Right. So what I do is quickly I show you the domain where in the standard tables, so in which places they are using already, so that you will get a clarity of the exact purpose of the domain also. You see my screen? No, right? Not right. Now you see my screen? So before I get into show the in the standard tables of this domain concept, okay. So I'll show some tables, database tables. SAP has developed those tables for demo purpose, training purpose actually. For all the SAP trainings, right, whatever the authorized trainings will happen with this database tables. Flight model. So the flight model tables, here you will see flight model tables. So those table names are, first Ravi, you were asking about the package, right? I'll show quickly how to create a package. So package flow is like this. The package flow is, this is the package. Yeah? The package. Under the package, you create a transport request. Under the transport request, you create a web repository objects. We call as repository objects. Repository objects means all programs, so tables, so data elements, so domain, everything is called a web repository objects. This will store under this transport request. This is the package under the package. Okay. So like package, you can see the meaning is like a folder, like a folder where we can save, where we can save all, where we can save all programs, tables, data elements, domains, so that we can move all these objects from one SAP system to other SAP system. Think of what could be the meaning of one SAP system to other SAP system. What could be the meaning of from one SAP system, one SAP system to other SAP system?
Interfaces, sir, or
Generally within the landscape point of view, landscape point. From one SAP system to other SAP within the same project, within one landscape. Like this, right? Development
yeah,
system.
development, testing, and production, like that.
Quality on production and production system. So if you want to move your tables, programs, so right, all the things from one system to other system, it is mandatory to store your programs inside a package inside the transport request. That's what the concept actually. Sometimes this they are expect for the freshers also. What is the landscape? Just to understand whether we know something basic about the landscape of any SAP project. This is a typical landscape of SAP project. So development means what a development system?
It's a configuration related. We
Where
need to
we
develop
do
custom objects development.
configuration development. Correct. Where we do all configuration and ABAP objects, nothing but programs. ABAP objects development will be done here. We call it development, or we call it build done in this system here. So this system used by the developers and SAP functionals. Who will be using this system is SAP developers, ABAP developers, and SAP functional people. These are the functional people. These two people will be using this system. Once the program completed, development is completed, so we move that program from here to here. This is a quality system, other SAP system. Think of what could be the purpose of this quality system. Think what could be the purpose of quality system. Why we need a quality system in between. This is a production system. That's anything but in your college, right? SDLC, software development life cycle. Right? Quality system, what is the purpose of quality system? Can you hear me on? Hello?
Yes, sir. We are able to hear.
Testing.
So what is the purpose of quality?
Testing purpose.
Why we need this system? What will happen if we don't have this system?
But I can see that packages are like, integration packages and implementation packages. Maybe
No. Package is not, we are not started. I mean, I'm not created. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to explain the landscape because based on the landscape only the packages are required. So why we need what I'm asking is, especially for the new people, I mean for the freshers, think of what could be the quality system, what is the purpose of this quality SAP system.
Testing.
All testing, right? For the testing purpose all. BRB means okay, great. Okay. Right. So all the testing of your programs will happen here. By whom? This one testing will be done by whom? It's testing of programs and also user testing. Sorry, user training as well. User training. All these process things will happen in the testing system. This is a production system or a live system. The live system. Where the users will be using every day this live system. This will be used by the users here. Why we need it? User testing purpose. So the concept here is to move your programs from here to here. You need a package. To explain the package concept, I am explaining this concept. This is a landscape of a typical SAP system. This is a landscape. The three boxes. It's a landscape of SAP system. Typical SAP projects, I can say.
Sir, without package, programs cannot move, sir. In one system.
We cannot move. We cannot move.
Actually, as a function, we need only transport request. That's enough.
Correct.
Do the configuration.
So what I am asking is why we need this landscape. What is the purpose of this? I'm asking this one. This landscape, why we cannot do everything in one system.
Landscape is
Because
to avoid the issues
so
during
it is
testing
impact
and
the
implementation.
business, sir. Suppose if there is any
Correct.
business
Perfect.
changes, we cannot do in one system.
Correct. That is the reason SAP has come up with this concept where you do the all development and configuration, move those changes from here to here using a transport request, test here everything is working fine with the user, and user trainings will happen here. What the user trainings meaning? What is the user training?
Business user testings.
Why? What is the concept? Why we need a user training concept?
There also know the step-by-step process, what we do the configuration and
They are the
execution.
people who is correct.
Execution.
They are the people who are going to product, right? So they are the people who are using our product to execute. Like for example, you suppose we buy a new car, right? So they have to come the people. We are the user of the car, right? Users for the car. So they will come the technician. They will explain all how to use this new car, right? Even if you purchase some water filter also, they'll come and installation and they'll do the user training. We are the users for that. And even if you buy some washing machine, right? So what they do, the company people will come and installation will be done. They will explain how to use it. And you will get also user manual. Same concept here also you do. As a SAP in the projects, this is a typical concept. Once you do your programs, testing should be done, user training should be done, and the go live will be happening here. This is the go live system, practical system, where the users will be using in this system. So developers and functionals, they don't use this one only for any analysis purpose. Any production issues to analyze only they will use. Otherwise, this is a system going to use day-to-day business people. User means business people. Okay. Any questions here? The flow point of theory. So we cannot simulate this quality system and production system in the trainings because this is only one SAP system will be here, only one system. But otherwise, in the projects, quality, development, quality, production. So this is very important also to test whenever somebody come with experience, we'll ask first these questions. What is the landscape of your project? Tell me about your landscape. Where you have development you have done, where you have done testing, what is the purpose of testing? This is a basic question generally we'll ask, especially for the experienced people. Okay, anyway, now we'll get into the package. This is a concept. So to move your programs from here to here and here to here, you need a package and transport request. So now I'll go to package to create SCAT. SCAT. Here you have the option to create a package here. And must be start with Z or Y because it's custom package. Right? Say suppose weekend. I'm giving like this. This is a new package I'm creating. So in the real-time projects, right? In the real-time projects, so this will be done by the generally basis people. They will create or project manager or project lead in one time activity only. We can suppose if it is SD module, right? SD module in the real-time projects. For this, there will be separate document will be given to you. What naming standards you should follow for a package, for table, for data element, everything. We should follow that only. We cannot use just like that ZMH and all. Okay, press enter here.
Each module have separate
If you
package,
press
sir.
enter, generally that is the best practice. It's better, but it's not mandatory. Whatever the projects I worked is we manage in that way only. Basis people will create many times. They'll create and give it to us. And that will maintain as a, I mean, in the repository will maintain the documentation. So whenever new people will come into the projects, right? So we'll give a onboarding document to them. The onboarding document will provide all this information of the what package they have to use. What I'll show that in the next class. I can share it also, no problem. So what naming standards they should create for the table, program, package, right? Transport request description, everything will be maintained in the document. So accordingly, we should follow. Right? So what it is saying, package does not exist. Do you want to create object? It's called as object. So click on yes. Right? Then this is the short description of the package here. Right? So what the purpose of the package? See, this short description will come in every topic. Whenever you are creating any new program, new table, new data element, for all these cases, the short description is mandatory. Mandatory, and you don't, it's not a case sensitive or anything. So you can type any text here, but it should be very meaningful text we should type here. Okay, we go here to store all ABAP repository objects. Repository objects. Even I suggest for all these type of things, give you the date as well. On what date you are creating. Okay, suppose 19th October 2025. In your project site, so you can suggest them that you can give here the any release name also, release 1 or release 2, right? Rollout project. For every project, there is a specification will be there. You can give that as well. In application component also, this is not mandatory of these fields to enter, but better to choose this application component as well. Under which model you want to save this one. I mean, not under which model. Which model task you want to save in this package. That information will give here. Okay, go here. Suppose you want to save all projects, objects here. Somewhere you will be having the materials management. Check it here. Check it and tell me where is that you can find the module here, or SD. Do you see here? Module. So again in the module, maybe you want to categorize this package one more classification. You can go for purchasing, for example. Choose this purchasing and click on choose here. You see now purchasing has come here. This software component and all you have to keep the same default only because this is based on the system configuration. It comes automatically. You don't touch anything here. The transportation layer also should not touch for these things here. Okay. So you have to keep all this as a what has come the default. No package you are creating. This is the package name. Save it here. Right. So for saving the package also it needs the transport request. So create a new transport request. Click on create. Okay. Transport request for package for custom package. Store all objects. Okay. See here. This is a very important feature. I was telling in the last session also. This many cases people will not use this one. Okay, but if you go to the search option here, right, if there is any option here, you can choose that one. Think of what could be the purpose of this project. Think and tell me. Think project point of view. What could be the purpose of this project name actually? This name just. What could be the purpose of project? Think and tell me.
So anything is a new implementation or new requirement.
Basically release name and all. Right?
Yeah.
If you,
Okay.
I mean, whoever is working in the projects, you might be knowing, right? So for every release and all, we'll create a new release name, right? That name will come here. How it comes it here is to get that release name. SAP basis people will do that settings and all. So that here the list of the release names will come. Suggest this in your projects. If you don't have this feature, you can suggest it. Because some projects they don't follow this one. The problem is if you follow this one, right, you can segregate. So this package is under which project for which rollout we have different created. That's the reason. Got my point, right? Right? Are you getting why what I'm saying here? Project name,
Yes, yes, I got it.
right? Choose this and press enter here. Save it now. This target system and all they will define. Maybe sometimes some projects, right? Once transport request is released, if you want to move your program automatically to other system and all, they do the configuration basis people. So we don't need to think about this one. This comes automatically and save here. Now your package is ready. This package name. This package. Press enter here. Right? Now this package you can use for to store all your this is the package, right? This package is now ready to use to save all your tables, programs, data elements, domains and all under this package under the transport request. This is the concept. So once the pop-up will come to save the package, then we should give the package what we have created just now. This package name we should give. It's clear? Concept clear? Now I'll show you now when we are going to create maybe one more table or domain, right? So we can choose that package. Now we understood that. Okay. Now coming to the concept, any questions here about the package, Raghu or any one of you? Charya, any one of you?
No, sir.
No, right? Just practice it. May not be that much great concept because it's one-time activity. But just do it one package. But freshers they will ask questions in the interview. What the purpose of package? Why will create a package? Okay, like that. So without a package, can we create a program or not? Like for example, if I go to a program to create SC38. What is SC38? ABAP editor. It will go to SC38. Let's show C38.
Sir, in SAP ABAP, we are using only T codes or path also there?
T codes
Navigation T
for every
codes.
T codes. Like you mean to say like in the SPRO, right?
Yeah, navigation path.
For a functional point of view. No.
No.
I think you can see here also a good question, no? Because let me check it here.
No,
I
mostly
think
we are
that
using
part will be there.
SE80, SE38 like that.
Correct.
See,
I think here also you can check it.
in the easy
Good
access.
question. In easy access. That's what I'm checking. This one here.
Okay, so continue, sir. We can discuss.
You go to. Yeah. It's good. I think here only. Here it should be. Or don't know. Maybe if they will configure, it comes maybe here as well. It's SC38. Yeah. Same as your SPRO. You know what I use? I'll create a new program. Hello. Right. So I'll go here. So as I said, right, while you are practicing in the system, also practice this way in your test practicing system. So that why I'm giving the MAHC, so that I can search with that name all my programs, because this is a generic system, right? So we forget the program name is difficult to understood. I mean, that's the way the naming standards we should follow. So test program for package and transport request, package and transport request. Like this should be very meaningful while you are practicing as well. By seeing this program name, I understood that what purpose this program is created. If you want, you can do date as well here, 19th October. Click on create now. Right, you'll get a pop-up here. This the title also should be very meaningful. Test program for the demo of package and transports. So type choose as executable program here. Right. You will see what are the remaining things. We'll see once we'll go to that topic. As of now, choose the executable program. Go to status. Think of what could be this one, which one we should choose. Think and tell me. Status. Status. Think and tell me what we should take.
We are using custom, right, sir? We use the custom production program.
Project customer production program we choose. Means this program is for customer production. Right? SAP standard production program is SAP uses this one. No? Even system program also, maybe system generated programs will take by default S automatically. T is for test program, right? Means suppose you are doing any R&D testing, your logic testing purpose, but it is not your actual program. In that case, we can go for test program. Properties will not change, but just to classify. In many projects, I see that they don't choose anything here about people. Yes, they will keep it as blank only because it's not mandatory, right? Because this status is not mandatory. Hence, many people I saw that they will keep this one as empty. But that will find out in the review of programs. They will say that you must use this status as well. So that easy to classify. Right? And what could be the authorization group? So only the authorized specific people you want to edit this program, you can make it this one.
Roles related, sir.
Roles related, correct. And application, same thing what we have seen earlier, business application. So which module belongs to this program? This also in many projects I see that people don't use this anything. Yeah. They'll keep it as empty only. in the projects. Why? Because they not made this one as a mandatory. This one. Hence, all developers will keep this empty. But better not to be empty, not to have the empty, right? Because every project, I mean, every program, what you are creating contains the module, right? Either SD, finance, like that. Okay. Then this LEB name and all, this is a ABAP HR concept. We don't need this one. And this is called keep default things only. We'll see what is this using log, editor log and all. So editor log means other people cannot modify your program. And start using variant means program will execute with a variant. We will see this also once we go for the variant concept. Now click on save here. Now you'll get one more pop-up here. Now think here, what will happen if I don't give the package name? Can I save the program or not? This is a question. Without giving a package, can I save the program or not? Now what it is saying is, it is a save concept actually now. It is asking the program you are creating, where do you want to save this program? So you want to save in a particular package, what package it should store? That is asking here, package name here. So my question here is whether I can save this program. Is it mandatory to give the package or not mandatory?
It's a mandate, sir.
It's mandatory.
No, not mandatory.
Right.
You can create this one as you can use this option as well.
But programs can be saved through packages as per previous statement.
Oh, it should be not must.
Okay.
Because if you don't save, you can use this local object. Instead of package, you can use the local object. If you use the local object, what happens here is in this flow, you can't move from program from here to here because it is a local. From here to here, you cannot move
Oh.
it. Hence,
Then we can create the local object instead of package. Then why we need package?
but your programs you need to test, right? You need to move to live, right? Not only to be here, right?
Okay, for that moving to another systems, we need package.
Correct. Package and transport request. Correct. Some programs you are using for logic purpose, testing purpose, training purpose. Those programs you don't need to move from here to here, right? And here. Those programs you can go for as a local here. Got a concept here?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So it is not mandatory to use a package. If you don't use the package, this is what the question they expect interview. Freshers, especially freshers point of. So what will happen if you use the package? What will happen if you don't use the package? Very simple answer, right? If you use the package, you can move your programs from one system to other system, development to quality, and then to production. This is a live business concept actually. Whereas if you don't use the package, still you can save your program, but as a local. Local means within the same this system only. When you go for again, they may ask when do you go for local. So in that case, what you can say, so we can go for a local where you are doing some testing programs only for logic test. You don't need that program should be moved from this system to this system and this system. Those cases we can use for local program. No need of the transport request. No need of package. No need of transport request.
Sir, local
Okay.
objects can be moved from one system to another system, sir.
No. That's the main concept.
That is
Local
only for
means local.
testing
You can't
purpose.
move. Only like standalone programs.
Oh.
Sometimes you need write one small test programs, testing logic testing.
Okay.
Your practice. Otherwise, practice, right? Suppose
Mm.
you take your real-time project, you will be having a sandbox client, right? Maybe sandbox client or sandbox system. All those cases, you don't need any transport request, right? Sandbox purpose is for the practice purpose, right? That's the concept. Now, if I see the package, right? If I forget the package, how do I will search it here? I forgot my package name.
Get start like that.
Z, I give MAH star, MAH. So I can search with this name. Search here, right? Again, you'll get one more pop-up. Press enter here. This is your package here, right? And save it now. Right? One more pop-up came here. What is this purpose? This pop-up purpose?
It's a TR to which where to save. Either we need to save it existing TR, need to
So,
create the new TR.
correct. So whatever the program you are trying to create, where you want to create, whether you want to create in the existing transport request or create a new transport. So in the projects, right, in real-time projects, what we do in general is for every object, right? Object means right? Some of you who is working already. Raise a object, one report object, one smart forms, one OW forms like that. For every object ID, we'll create one transport request actually. So in the transport request only, we'll create a program, tables, domains, data elements, everything. There's a better practice. Like this. The flow is so suppose a report object. This is a report object. In this report object, you will get a business document, right? We call as functional document. Under the report object, okay. So you will create a one transport request. And for this transport request, you use for all tables you are creating, not standard tables. Whatever the tables, custom tables, what you are creating, custom programs, custom tables, custom programs. Right? All these things you can save in this transport request. This is the concept. Oh. Custom tables, custom programs. So all these things you save under this transport request. This is a real in the projects, one transport request for one report. Suppose you have report one, for example, this is report one. Report is one task, 10 days, 20 days, 15 days, you will do it. Says one more report, report two, report two. This is transport request one. Okay. And here, tier two, transport request two, tier two. Under this, you create again tables, custom tables. Okay. Data elements, data elements, and programs. So like this is the concept we'll follow in the projects. So now here, let press enter here. or I'll create a new transport request. Click on create. So you'll get a new transport request pop up here. Here. Again, short description of the program. Or you can write here report program to display materials data like this. And you can give better is you can give date as well here. 19th October is the best practice. And you can give still V1 also. V1 means version 1 now. This is a short description, better to follow very clear short description. Because when you are searching is easy. So now if you click on project, you give the project as well. This is also best practice to follow. Make sure that you can ask your basis people if they can create a project, if they can create, and that project will come here as an option. Choose that. Click on save now. Right now the system generated one transport request. I'll show you where you see this transport request. Take this one. Enter. Okay, now this is the program editor. Now this program is under the transport. Transport is request is under the package. Now if I go to here, you can write here, right? Material master. Data display report. Something like this you can write. Right? Check syntax. Activate. And now this program is under the transport request. How do you check it? Go to transaction code SC09 /4 SC09. Right? If you go to here, you can see here. You can search your transport request. You can directly go to here. Right? Check it. What is the transport request here? Which is the transport request we created? This one. Expand this one. Under request, task will be there. Under task, you will see your program. This is a program. Expand this here. This is a program. This is a concept. You see there is a lorry symbol here. This lorry will symbol, when you click here, right? This one and this one, your program will move from one system to other system. That is a concept. Transport request movement means. Okay. Now here, right? Suppose here you can see the transport request here as well. Go to utilities, versions, version management. Here also you can see the transport request. This transport request, same this one. Okay. Now, suppose if you want to release the transport request, you can release it. Go to here. What will happen if you release it? Your program now is ready to deploy into this system. If you release the transport request to quality. And then you can also deploy the program to production system. That is the meaning of release of the program, transport request. Okay. I can release this one. Put the cursor here and then click on the lorry symbol. Release. Now choose this one. Click on the release button here. Release now. Means now your program is released. Your program is released now. So now suppose you go and create a change the program here. Go to here. Write statement. Oh, this statement is released to. Right? Just I'm writing one write statement, output statement. Save it now. Think why it is asking again new transport request. Hello?
Program changes.
Program changes, it will not ask every time whenever you change the program. It is asking a new transport request. Why it is asking? What I have done just now, I have done some steps here, right? I went to
So
SC09 now.
yeah, you released that already. Transport is already released.
Correct. Correct. So hence this TR is done. Your release, the truck is
Yeah, it is
gone.
completed.
You need one
That
more new truck completely. Hence you cannot use the previous one. You should create again new transport request. That is the reason it is asking that pop-up here. Again give a new transport request here. Click on create. I can give here. Tier 2 MM report program. MM report program. Okay. We can give here as version 2 because version 1 already we have done. You can go date as well. Right? 19th October 2025. Save it now. Right? Now 1765 is the new transport request. Click on enter here. Right? Now activate this one. You can give that, see that 1765, go to SC09 here. Click on back or refresh you can do. You can see the new transport here. Do you see new transport 1765 here? This one. Click on enter. Click on enter. Right? You can see now your new transport request. Under new transport request, you have the program. Under this, you have a program. This is the concept. Okay. So if you want to create a package, I can guide you now only. I can spend 10 minutes time. Any one of you want to create a new package, new program. So we do it now in the class only. So that you'll be familiar with this navigation and the concept. Okay, any questions here about the package, program, transport request? And if you want to see the programs, what you created in the package, you can go to SC80 here.
That just now you created program. Can we see the result how it is doing?
So execution not done. I can execute that program. Execute this. This is the output. This is the output of the program.
You are not giving any conditions to display.
No, nothing. I just plain data I am printing.
Yeah, okay.
This came from title. This came from the write statement because of the write statement, because of this two.
Oh, okay, sir.
Because of this write statement. So you see this under the package, you can see the program. So if you go to the SC80 here, SC80, right? Expand the package name here. Right? Go to here. Otherwise, go to SC80 once again. Refresh this one, SC80. Right? Go to the package name. Do you see here? There is one arrow symbol here. Expand this. So under this program name should SC80. But why slash n is giving? I'm giving here is to override this skin. I don't need this session. What SC80? Maybe it reflects sometime later. So the program name should come here under the package. Okay. So any standard tables and if you want to see the what the package they have created, right? For example, if you go to SC11, suppose Mara table we know. Go to table Mara, right? Go to object directory entry here. Here you can see the package name. SAP created a package here, MG. Hello? So under the package MG, this table is created. Who has created this MG? SAP. Take this. You can check it in SCAD for this package details. If you go to SCAD here, and go to the package here. See, under this package, these many things SAP has been created. Okay. What transactions, all the things. Programs, so many things has created by SAP. Okay. So this is a concept. So the landscape and what you do is you practice while creating a program, right? I have chosen the package. Don't choose a package. Create as a local object and see what happens. Whether it creates the program, if it creates, will it create transport request or not? Right? They can ask the simple basic questions for the freshers. Right? What they can ask is, if you save a program, not in package, not in package, but
మా ఇంట్లో జరిగిన చుట్టాల ఫంక్షన్స్ హెచ్ఓడి ఉంటే లేడీస్ లేడీస్ ఫంక్షన్స్ కదా అంత
But if you save a program not in package, local object,
ఏం చెప్ప ఇప్పుడే మాట్లాడుతున్నావు అన్ని నీ మాటలే మాట్లాడితే అలా పిచ్చి నేను అన్నానా నువ్వు మాట్లాడతావు
right? So if you save a program not in package but as a local object, still the program, till the system will create a transport request or not. This is the question. What do you say? Answer for this. Tell me.
There is no need to create it here.
Not no need to create. The question here is, if you save a program not in package but as a local object, still the system will it create a transport request or not? That is the concept.
So if your
That is the
TR
question.
already released, it will ask, sir. If TR not released, it will not ask.
It will ask the TR, sir.
No. No. Because question here is you are not going to use any package at all. Local object.
Yeah, local object. Same system you are using.
In the
So there
local
are
object. This is the question.
It will require transport request, even it is local object.
Local object.
Yeah.
For local object, you need a transport request. What is the purpose of transport request?
transport request is not required.
Correct. Because transport request required only if your programs want to move from here to here. Then you create under the package will create a transport request. But in this case, what I'm asking is the program you was saving as a local, means within only. Right. So obviously you don't need any transport. It won't create any. It won't ask any for transport request to be created. If you want to do this answer to be very clearly in the interview, you must practice. Create a program without a package. Then you understood that, then you can tell confidently the answer. Right? So I can show you quickly one. If I go to here, let's say 38. Let's say 38. Right? Jumped MA. Test program 2. Right? Test program 2 for local objects. Local objects. And maybe today's date I'll give. The date is 19th October. Click on create. Right? Demo of local object. Demo of local object or program. Go to type here. Choose as executable. Choose here as customer production program. Okay, application not mandatory. If you want, you can choose here. Not mandatory. No, I mean following the training system, not mandatory. No, I click on save. Now the question. Okay. Now the question is, I don't choose the package here. I choose a local object here. What happens? Will it ask the system to create the transport request or not? That's the question. If I use the local object, question is, will ask the transport request or not?
It will ask, sir.
Local object, for local object. Local
Then
object meaning
if
is
it
no
is
transport request.
no transport, sir, but then how it can be saved, sir? It can be saved in local object itself.
Correct, correct. You're saving the local object itself. So now use the local object here. That's all. No transport request is asking system. You can write a program, everything you can do it. No functionality, it won't change anything. Only thing is this program you cannot move. You can't move from here to here and here. You can't, this is not a live program, right? It's not this is a dummy program, you can say dummy. Not for live business purpose. You want to do some R&D, some logic you want test. Then you can go for local object. This is what they will ask very clearly in the interviews. What is the difference between local object and object storing inside the package?
But we are thinking about the functional side. Whatever we done the changes, it will ask the transport request. That's why me and Raghu, it will it will save transport request.
Yeah.
No, because whatever your real-time live scenarios, right? There it will ask the transport request because it will ask the package also, right?
Hmm.
And then you give the package and then it will take to the next system. That is the reason. Now these programs are available only in the development system. You can't move that to quality and production. That is the concept here. Okay. So I'll give a small break. We'll continue. Let me stop the recording. I'll give 15 minutes break.